question is, what is the power that this music has, though, sonically? What is the power? Because they're tapping into a very powerful source, and they're pushing an agenda, I feel, through the medium of music. So just for the listening audience, what is the power of the basically this music that they're putting out?
Well, melanin wants rhythm. Melanin is rhythm. Melanin goes with waves and sequences. It goes with troughs and troughs. It goes with crests and highs and lows. It follows a wavelength and vibrations. It loves cadence and beat because it measures the beat of the consciousness of the universal prime creator's mind. So when you have melanin, you want rhythm. You want order. You want synchronization. All those songs that they sing have a beat, and I mean a definite beat. Each one is in cadence with every cycle you can get into again. And that's captivating because that rhythm captivates the mind, because the brain it gets past, you see, our brain, here's another whole big deal again. We've got a lot of components to our brain. You've got the left brain, which is logical, orderly, and reasonable, and begins to check and balance. The right brain believes anything you tell it. And if you tell it 3 times in your own word, it's going to believe it. That's why a lot of these ministers will have you repeat, say this and this, and then they say, now say this, and they'll tell you, say this 3 times. By the 3rd time, you said it in your own voice, which means your right brain now believes it. It's a self-hypnosis. It's a way that I've used to be in hypnosis like mad. So I know how this thing works. So what happens now is they get all these under-trackings. And as you know, they can go 113 levels beneath under-tracking. You never find with this down there. But these things play on the right brain, which can go to any frequency that the universal creator can produce. And it gets past the logical thought and consciousness and reaches your subconscious. It programs you. It'll tell you one of the reasons for the crime rate going up is because these towers are up everywhere. And that's just a whole different. But the other thing is, anytime you are under a dome, whether it be a church, whether it be a stadium, whether it be a hip-hop concert, whether it be a symphony, whether it be a pop, whether it be a jazz concert, whether it be a movie simplex, if you have a dome on it, you can begin to create a distraction by focusing on the central figure, which is a band, a singer, a dancer, with your left brain, and then they can broadcast a wavelength very high through the air. Your right brain picks it up, and without the left brain giving consent, the right brain now believes it. You can do it, hypnotize a person to do almost anything you want to, just by, again, focusing and counter-focusing.
Okay.
Wow. Excellent.
Let's get this, once again, the caller number is 646-727-2039. We on the lines with Dr. Delbert Blaire. Let's get to another caller. Caller from 323 area code. Yes, caller, are you there?
Yeah, what's going on, Brother Rich?
All right, how you doing, brother?
I'm good, man. I'm West Coast, L.A. Dr. Blaire, I listened to you a couple times on the front page throughout.
Oh, yeah, they stopped bringing me on front page now. Dominic didn't bring me on anymore.
Exactly, sir. I was wondering, could you elaborate on how you talked about how our DNA isn't supposed to be stranded, but it's supposed to be like a rope-like, and with the people that are going to inhabit the planet around 2012 and afterwards, would these people have that type of DNA?
Yes. The helixes within the DNA, those coiled springs, are beginning to multiply. You know, some of these geneticists and these, I don't even know what to call them. I don't like to even give them titles because I've lost respect for them. But these allopathic doctors now say we have junk DNA. The Creator did not make any junk, okay? That is broken strands of DNA with the helixes codified because they were working with people down here. We have lost sight of whom we are and the kind of bodies that are melanated and what they're capable of. You know, they can live on the surface, inside Earth, outside Earth, and can travel to other planets, just do what they call the Merkaba. But when you're now breaking those things, it shows that we've been worked. We're not the kind of super beings that we're supposed to be. But the restoration is coming with this new magnetic energy and this new magnetic field and with this second sun. That's why they're trying to tell you that magnetism is getting weak. They wish it would get weak. Because once we can begin to become the spiritual contacted souls that we are, we can use all of those things for our own good. And it will heal faster, we'll think faster, we'll be able to bilocate, we'll be able to astral travel. Everything we think we could do, which the planet used to be able to do until they lowered the vibrations of the planet, is being restored because the planet is being let out of prison, and the planet can take with her whoever she wants. We're nothing but mitochondria anyway. I hate to put it like that, but that's what we are. On the big cell, returning to the higher parts of the earth, of the Creator's body.
Okay. Let's get to the next call. We was just in California. I think this is an Atlanta area code 404. Let's caller, are you there? 404-368.
Yeah, I'm just listening, Brother Rich.
Okay. All right. Thanks for listening, brother.
All right.
Peace.
Yeah, and for the brother who called from California there, remember the website. Even though I'm not up there again, I still need support because you know, ain't nobody on the wrong side of the fence going to support me with the things I say and break it down so anybody can understand it. So without your support, I'm lost. So anyway, out there, yeah, they stopped bringing me on the front page, but there's still some people trying to get me out there. The sister that brought me there before and trying to get me up there into the Oakland, San Francisco. By the way, too, out there in California, be very careful. They have started a lot of seismic activity out there in the middle of the Pacific Ocean. And kind of be wary of those signs. There's a lot of people and a lot of consciousnesses that are being trained to try to stop this from happening by meditating. This is where people can really use that prayer, not just talking about get a governor elected or a mayor elected or a president elected, that you get the president of the world, meaning by that again, the world governor, the source of earth, that you support the earth and to make the earth, ask earth to be peaceful and to counteract these things they're doing, because they're really to wipe people out like mad, man, believe me. And they're doing a lot of these seismic things underneath the ocean. This is why we're getting all these tsunamis and these. Anytime you get a tsunami, something either imploded that came from outside in Christ or blew up underneath there. They're not telling you why these earthquakes are being sounded, but that also is part of the scalar technology. And with your mind, enough minds concentrating with spiritualness, you'd be surprised what you can do. You can affect people. You can affect places, you can affect things. But the main thing is they have to have some kind of resonance that you have to tune to. So I wanted to throw that out there, too, because had I been allowed to come to the front page, I would have told people this. But, of course, as I say, they're no longer inviting me to speak out there.
Give them your website again, Dr. Blaire.
It's www.themetacenter.com. That's THEMETACENTER. www.themetacenter.com. There's somebody out there in New York that stole Metacenter from me now, too. I've got some brothers looking into that, and Brother Rich, I need to talk with Brother Rashid, too, and all about that kind of thing. But somebody out there is using the Metacenter, and it's confusing people because they call it the Metacenter East. I have no Metacenter East. The only Metacenter is located here in Chicago. Okay, so that's another thing. And, of course, our landline is 708-422-6685. 708-422-6685. And I hope some people either recording this or writing some of this down, because I need to get your help. I need you to buy some of these products. They can help you, but they can't help you if you don't get them.
Hey, Red Pill, what was you telling me about something about the red cloud? Where was that at? It was like a big
Australia.
red... Okay, yeah. What happened with
the
that?
red dust cloud in Australia.
Have you heard of that, Dr. Blaire?
No, I haven't heard about a red death cloud in Australia.
Now, what exactly happened?
How long?
It actually happened right before the occurred in Indonesia, which is, close to Australia. And it happened twice. It was a red dust cloud that had the whole of Australia, Sydney and the outside places looking completely red. It was similar to the movie Mission to Mars when they were on Mars. That's how it looked.
Wow.
So
you
can find it on Google. They didn't report it. They underreported, but it's on YouTube and it's on Google also.
It's on YouTube and Google?
Yeah.
What do you type in? Australia red death cloud, or?
You put Australia red dust cloud.
Okay, writing that down. I would definitely do that to get some of my people in the center to do that for sure. Now, I hadn't heard anything about that. I had heard that they were been saying that there was a sandstorm with germs in it coming out of Africa. And
really?
They put that, and this is how they were preparing to get the swine flu foolishness by, because they were going to say that, it mixed with this cloud that came from Africa, and that's why I guess it's going to attack black people. I have no idea the ridiculous type of things that they assuage, but I know that they were talking about this was coming. But of course, there are sand that does come out of Africa, and if you notice the people on the islands, in the Caribbean especially, in St. Croix, St. Thomas, Puerto Rico, all those places like there,